Season's greetings and welcome!
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here at Cobweb Cottage, and we're hosting a little Christmas party, and we thought it'd be nice if you'd like to join us.
'Tis the season to be jolly. But in case you're new here, my name is Jonas.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we would love for you to stick around and subscribe for more charming episodes like this.
At this holiday party, we are sharing our 10 favorite ways to celebrate the nostalgia of a vintage Christmas. We've put together this list of festive fun and even created a graphic so that you can join in on the merrymaking on social media with our hashtag #ThisCharmingChristmas. And of course, we'd love to hear about your Christmas traditions in the comments.
And to make it extra festive, we turned this list into a charming vintage postcard that is available in our Etsy shop. It features classic holiday graphics and makes the perfect decoration or a lovely card to send to loved ones this Christmas. We want to gift you 15% off orders of $15 and up when you use code CHRISTMAS. Thank you so much for supporting small shops like ours this holiday season.
So as we walk through this list, imagine that it's our dream old-fashioned Christmas, filled with cozy traditions and holiday cheer. While we cherish our timeless celebrations, we also acknowledge the rich and diverse history and many languages and cultures around the world that also celebrate this season. Along the way, we're going to be sharing some vintage postcards, old photos, and a few fun facts to inspire your nostalgic spirit of the season.
So grab a cup of tea or hot cocoa and get ready for some cozy fun as we dive right into
the nostalgia of vintage Christmas traditions
and 10 retro holiday ideas.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Number 1. Trim the tree. Have you ever thought about why we decorate Christmas trees to begin with?
I have no idea, but I'm so curious to know and find out why.
Let me tell you. The phrase trim the tree originally meant to decorate, capturing the joy of turning a simple tree into a sparkling centerpiece. The phrase, deck the halls with boughs of holly, refers to adorning our homes with greenery to spread holiday cheer. Evergreens, symbolizing life and renewal, are perfect for holiday decor, bringing nature indoors and filling our homes with warmth and festive spirit during winter. Did you know that the tradition of decorating Christmas trees dates back to the 16th century Germany? The first trees were adorned with apples, and it wasn't until the 19th century that glass ornaments and tinsel became popular, thanks to Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Their royal tree inspired the tradition in Britain, which later spread to America. As real trees can be messy, aluminum trees became popular in the 1950s, adding retro charm to mid-century Christmas decor.
I think that trimming the tree sounds so charming because it seems so personal and filled with special memories. Like each ornament holds their own story.
Yeah.
Like this little guy here. It was in my grandmother's tree when I grew up.
That's so special.
I always loved this one.
Number 2. Angelic Advent. The word Advent means coming in Latin, and it has its roots in the 4th century as a time of fasting and preparation for the birth of Christ. By the 6th century, Advent became a 4-week period leading up to Christmas, with traditions like the Advent calendar and wreath emerging. Today, Advent is a season of reflection and anticipation for Christians worldwide. The word Christmas comes from the Old English Christ's Mass, celebrating the birth of Jesus. The 12 days of Christmas from December 25th to January 6th marks the arrival of the wise men with feasts, festivities, and gift-giving. Stars and angels are classic Christmas symbols. The Star of Bethlehem guided the wise men to Jesus, symbolizing hope, while angels, as messengers of Christ's birth, represent peace, joy, and the spiritual essence of Christmas. Vintage traditions often featured both in decorations, invoking the faith and hope of the season.
So I have heartwarming memories from the Advent Sundays, lighting a candle and watching the Advent calendar on TV. Do you have any fond memories?
So I did not grow up with Advent, but you introduced me to it. But I remember as a child putting together the nativity scene set and placing all the little shepherds and wise men just so.
How cute.
Yeah. Number 3. Yuletide Greetings. Good tidings we bring.
Did you know that Yuletide originates from the ancient winter solstice celebrations in Northern Europe, where I come from, Sweden? Derived from the Old Norse Yule, meaning wheel, referring to midwinter festivals marking the return of the sun. By the 19th century, Yuletide became synonymous with the Christmas season and many traditions with it, like burning the Yule log, kissing under the mistletoe, and wassailing.
And let's talk about the origins of Christmas greeting cards. In 1843, when Sir Henry Cole commissioned the first commercial card, illustrated by John Calcutt Horsley, the card featured a family celebrating the holiday with the message, "A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you." This idea quickly became popular, and by the 1860s, Christmas cards were mass-produced, often featuring religious themes, winter scenes, and festive imagery. It's so heartwarming to receive a heartfelt message from friends and family near or far away.
It is so special to see someone's handwriting on the back of the card. Makes you feel close, especially if you haven't seen each other for a long time.
Number 4, merrymaking. So wouldn't you just love to jump into a vintage postcard scene of a Christmas gathering just to see how it was?
Can we do it now?
I wish. Merrymaking can be joyful singing, dancing, and feasting, and of course, no holiday gathering is complete without festive food and decadent desserts. Vintage Christmas foods and desserts include fruitcake, plum pudding, gingerbread, sugar cookies, mince pies, candy cane fudge, Yule log, chestnut stuffing, eggnog, cranberry sauce, spiced nuts, nutmeg cake, Christmas pudding, hot buttered rum, and baked apples, each with a nostalgic charm and rich flavors that evoke holiday traditions.
My favorite Christmas food memory is the first slice of the Christmas ham on a dark rye bread with a generous click of mustard.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And it has to be the day before Christmas.
Ah, I see. There are just so many wonderful flavors of Christmas, and I just love looking at the old scenes of a vintage Christmas dinner. Looks so cozy. For me, the flavor of orange cranberry bread is what reminds me most of Christmas morning with my family. Number 5, Christmas carols.
Glad tidings of comfort and joy.
Singing in song is such an integral part of Christmas time. I learned that the word carol comes from the old French word meaning a circle dance accompanied by singing and dates back to medieval Europe. By the 14th and 15th centuries, carols became popular in England, and during the 19th century they evolved into the festive Christmas songs we know today. In the 1800s, the practice of carolers going door to door to sing for neighbors, often in exchange for food or drink, became a widespread tradition in both England and America. Many of the most popular carols we sing today, such as Jingle Bells and Silent Night, were written during the Victorian era. So I'm not very good at singing, but it's still my dream to dress up like a Victorian Christmas caroler and go caroling. Wouldn't you join me?
I would definitely join you. So Lindsay, did you ever go caroling to your neighbors?
I don't think I ever went caroling actually, but I do have fond memories of going to Christmas choir concerts where it was really beautiful singing. What about you?
I heard many of the songs in special candlelight services on Christmas Eve, and I always find it so cozy and it's so peaceful to visit a church lit up with candles.
It is so beautiful. Number 6, Cheerful Charity.
Holiday cheer is not only what's under the tree.
It's about bringing hope to others in need and spreading goodwill. This tradition can be traced back to the story of St. Nicholas, known for his secret acts of giving, and has evolved into modern-day practices such as donating to charities, volunteering, and providing for the less fortunate through food, gifts, or financial support.
Charity feels extra connected to Christmas, but you can do it the whole year if you want. But Christmas is a season of giving and a reminder to think about others more than yourself.
Number 7, Spirit of the Season. Have you noticed how festive spirits are lifted even during this darkest time of the year?
Or how calm and bright it feels on Christmas Eve.
I suppose it's however we all choose to celebrate and the joy of giving rather than receiving, to create meaningful connections with loved ones, and to spread warmth and goodwill to those around us. The spirit of Christmas feels symbolized in a burning candle or cozy fireside with stories that are shared. Speaking of spirits, there's an old tradition of telling ghost stories at Christmas that dates back to Victorian times, especially in England. Long Winter Nights by Candlelight made it the perfect setting for eerie tales, with Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol being one of the most famous examples of how Scrooge finds redemption and transformation, which aligns with the moral lessons of Christmas.
I remember hearing about this ghost story as a kid, but unfortunately it was aired too late on TV, so I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Aww.
But it was a lot of other fun stories.
And now you're quite familiar with A Christmas Carol, thanks to the live storytellings that we like to go to.
Yeah. So what is the spirit of the season?
Well, I think it simply comes down to caring and love. And I think wherever you find love, it feels like Christmas. At least that's what we learned from the Muppets. Number 8, gift giving. Of course, the exchange of gifts is a huge part of the Christmas celebration. The tradition of gift giving has been part of Christmas since the time of the Magi, who brought gifts to the infant Jesus. Over time, this evolved into the tradition of giving and receiving gifts as a way to express love and generosity. The wrapping of a gift is an art form in itself. I love looking at retro wrapping paper designs and wondering what people gave as gifts in the past. I think we can all remember the childhood anticipation of seeing the presents start to pile up under the tree and imagining what's inside. And I also think we can all recall a favorite gift that we received. After opening all your presents, it was so much fun to play with all your new toys. Truly a time of imagination and wonder.
Isn't the best part of giving a gift to see the person's face light up?
Yes, that's just the magical part of gift giving.
And as a kid, I like to give handmade gifts. I especially remember this oven mitten that I fondly remember making.
That's so sweet. Number 9, jolly joy. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Now, of course, we didn't forget about the father of Christmas.
Or like how I like to call him, jolly old Saint Nick.
Santa Claus, as we know him today, evolved from the folklore and traditions like St. Nicholas or the Dutch Sinterklaas, a 4th century bishop who was known for his generosity, especially to children. The modern image of Santa Claus with his red suit, white beard, and jolly demeanor was popularized in the 19th century, particularly through the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, commonly known as The Night Before Christmas. In the 1930s, Coca-Cola's iconic advertising campaign further cemented Santa's cheerful image, introduced elements like flying reindeer, the North Pole workshop, and Santa himself as the joyful gift bringer, spreading Christmas cheer to the world.
I never stopped believing in Santa Claus. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
I believe in the magic of Christmas and the childhood wonder that he represents. So, why not?
Why not?
Number 10, cherished traditions. And finally, it's the little traditions with our loved ones that makes Christmas truly memorable. There's nothing like watching the snow fall while listening to old records, or building a snowman in your yard. Those are the moments that create memories that warms our hearts and homes during the holidays. Whether it's hanging stockings with care, or watching your favorite classic films by the fire. These nostalgic moments connect us to the cherished moments of the past, bring warmth to our present celebrations, and inspire the traditions that we hope to pass on to the next generation.
Don't forget to share your own Christmas traditions in the comments below, because we would love to hear what makes the season so special for you.
So we hope you enjoy this walk down memory lane with us and learning about the 10 charms of a vintage Christmas. Did you learn something new?
As a matter of fact, I learned 10 new things.
Oh wow! As we've gone through this list, I've realized that in retrospect, a vintage Christmas brings out nostalgia for days gone by, and a childlike wonder that is so cozy and festive about this holiday. We hope to experience or create these for ourselves and start doing some of these old traditions.
And don't forget that you can get this vintage Christmas postcard on Etsy, plus so much more of my cozy artwork.
And we're so thrilled to have completed an entire set of 6 seasonal and holiday inspiration lists. For the first time, you can now get the whole set together or purchase the cards individually in sets of 6. And don't forget to get the gift of 15% off orders of $15 or more when you use the code CHRISTMAS until December 13th.
And in addition to our cards and art prints, I'm currently selling these hand-painted originals inspired by vintage Christmas cards. One is called A Visit from an Old Friend, featuring Santa Claus, and the other is entitled O Holy Night of Christmas, featuring a snowy scene of home, as well as this last wooden ornament for this year.
We hope this little party got you in the festive spirit of Christmas.
And join the fun by sharing your Christmas traditions in the comments.
And we have lots more coziness in our Cozy Cottage Club over on Patreon, with a holiday tea party and Christmas card exchange that you won't want to miss.
It would mean a lot to us if you would like to share this video with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more seasonal celebrations like this.
So shall we continue the party?
Let's!
We hope you have yourself a merry little Christmas and happy holidays.
From all of us,
To all of you.
bye for now!
Bye for now.